called, this is when the night gets deep into the night, and this is called what you call story time.
Scary
story time. I'm going to tell y'all the story from when I was young and we used to hang out in the graveyard before we stayed in the apartments called Western on the Rosemont. We all decided that we was going to go hide and play in the graveyard. It was about 10 of us. It was 10 girls. And it was late and we was told not to go to the graveyard. The graveyard is like hundreds of years old. But we decided to be disobedient and go to the graveyard anyway. So we went to the graveyard and it was 10 of us. We was just all hanging out. So we said we was going to go further into the graveyard. And when we turned around, like the movies does, one of our friends was missing. She didn't scream. She didn't do nothing. So I was like, y'all, we got to get out of here. But when we got ready to get out of here, we couldn't get out the graveyard. The grave started shifting. One of our friends sunk into the grave and they was holding her leg. We were like, oh, I was like, oh my God. I mean, and we was trying to pull her out, and the harder we tried to pull her out, they kept on pulling her in. You laughing. They kept pulling her in, so my other friend took off running, and we still couldn't find our other friend. So then this man came, and he kept on saying, help me, help me, help me. He had one leg, and he was on crutches. But maggots was coming out of the thing that was tied around his leg. So we was like, oh, we didn't know if we was going to help him or not. Then all of a sudden,